This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It's a 2007 Ford F350 Crew Cab Long Bed. It's a 6.0 turbo diesel. It's four-wheel drive, and it's a Lariat, which is leather. It's also got the FX4 off-road suspension, but somebody, when they stole it, they tried to hide it, and so they took the stickers off it to try to avoid the cops, I guess. And but it does have the Rancho shocks, which is Rancho suspension installed at the Ford factory, which makes it an FX4 truck. Anyway, this truck has 256,111 miles. It is a theft recovery purchased directly from an insurance company in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It is on a salvage title due to theft, not collision. Please watch the little 3-minute animated video in our ad to learn more about that topic. But basically, the attorneys for the insurance companies do not want any liability for their client, the insurance company, so they give it a salvage title. That way, when they sell it to us, we sell it to you, and something happens to you in it, it can't come back to the insurance company. If they gave it a clean title, a slick lawyer may be able to get the insurance company's money instead of Wheel Kinetics, because Wheel Kinetics doesn't have any. So that's basically why they do it. If it was on a clear title, there might be some hope for a lawsuit. And on a salvage title, they're divorced from the truck. Okay? Anyway, we got this truck, and it's a beautiful truck. From the cab forward, it's great. The bed has a few dents in it. It was a truck. They used it as a truck. But we decided, because of the miles and because it's an 07 late model, that we would bulletproof it before we sold it. So we gave it a bulletproof EGR cooler, Ford oil cooler, new IPR, obviously Rotella oil and filter, new coolant, gaskets, all that stuff's new. I'm going to walk around. I'm going to show you what we've got going here. I'll keep talking about what we've done with this truck. There's your Rancho suspension. That's what that looks like. So it got bulletproof EGR cooler, Ford oil cooler, IPR, map sensor, coolant, Rotella oil and filter, front and rear brake pads. Both headlights are new. You'll notice in the pictures that they're like black. There's 4 pictures of it before it left. When they steal them, sometimes they'll black out stuff that's shiny. So they blacked out the headlights, and they spray painted the wheels, and they spray painted like the emblems on the side. So we had to get all the detail shop to take all that stuff off. But it was easier just to buy brand new headlights for the truck than get all that paint off, because the solvent was hurting the plastic. Let's see. The grill had a little bit of paint on it. Again, it was easier just to buy a new grill. Let's see. The ignition and the driver door lock cylinder were broken when they stole it. Obvious theft damage. Got a new windshield, and it got a new 4x4 actuator switch. The switch that turns the 4x4 on is new. Okay. I'm going to walk around this thing. I'm going to show you in video what we've got going on, and I'm going to point at stuff that I would suggest you click on in our gallery of pictures. There'll be a little device there, a little magnifying glass. If you want to look up closer, you can zoom right in, like you're right, with your face like inches from it. On both sides of the bed, it's got this. So I imagine somebody dropped a fifth wheel trailer or a hitch or something right here and did that. But they're like matching on each side, and there's no rear end action going on. So looks like something just dropped right on top of the bed right there. We could buy a used white bed for this thing. They're about $1,200 and put it on here. But, with the miles and the fact that mechanically we've dealt with the EGR issue, and someone's probably just going to use this the way the former guy used this, as a truck. So there's really, I don't think anyone cares about the cosmetics. And if you do, just don't buy this one if you care about the cosmetics. Or you could fix the bed. I don't think that doing the body work on this bed would be a good idea when you could just buy a white bed and put it on. See right here? I mean, it's not an ugly truck, even with the dents in it. If it was a different color than white, it would show up a lot worse than that. But if you just want a tow and you want a truck with a nice interior, see how it's the exact same on both sides. Then this would be a good truck. But if you're looking for something that you want to show off, then this would be a bad truck. The purpose of these videos is not to sell the truck. The purpose of see how they broke this underneath here and they broke the handle and everything. So this is a new lock cylinder, obviously new key, and new ignition. 256,120 miles. All right. People want as much information as possible. Kelly Blue Book on a Lariat long bed with 256,000 miles. Kelly says the suggested retail price is $16,762 with all this equipment. The equipment will be in the ad. No need to stop the video and look at that. It'll be in the ad what it's got. Here's the Carfax. Salvage title due to theft. Born in New Mexico. Lots of really good dealer services. The truck ran fine when it came. There's no reason for the bulletproof other than we wanted to add a little bit of value to the truck. All right, let's see. It keeps going here. The last dealer service was at 250,600 miles on 5/27, and it was stolen on 7/29. All right, so that's that. It was a Cincinnati insurance truck, sold to Wheel Kinetics on a salvage title with that many miles, 256,111, and there's our current title, and there you go. Okay. I'm going to open up the hood. We're going to be looking for Ford stamps on both sides of the core support and on both fenders, which would indicate they're all original, which would indicate that nothing's ever been wrecked. I'm also going to take off the oil cap and look for blow-by, which there should be almost none. That's perfect. There's none. And that's what it should be on a bulletproof motor that was serviced well through its whole life. There's a Ford stamp there, new battery here, Ford stamp right here, catalytic converter stickers where they belong, another new battery on this side, there's a Ford stamp there, and there's your Ford stamp there. So everything's where it belongs. Runs great. And I locked the doors. That's about 50% of the time I do that, and I have to walk all the way around again. There. All right. There's your driver rear window, up and down. Like I said, the interior of this thing is unbelievable. Really nice interior. The interior looks like a truck with 50,000 miles. The bed looks like a truck with 250,000 miles. But the cab and the rest of the truck looks like maybe 100,000 miles. Kind of an interesting mix. Rear seat looks brand new. I don't think he had anyone in it ever. Here's your passenger front window. Door locks. Power seat back. Forward. Up, down, tilt down, tilt up, tilt down, tilt up. There you go. That seat works perfectly. And a little bit of a stain right there, but that's about it. It looks great. By the way, the tailgate looks like hell. Usually because it has that rollover ball in the bed. See the rollover hitch here? Usually that means that they took the tailgate off and probably laid it face down in the garage at their house or the carport at their house. That's kind of common for the fifth wheel or goosenecks to have really messed up tailgates. Again, fixable if you were to buy a used white long bed if you wanted to. But honestly, that would kind of ruin the value of this whole thing. Forward, back, up, down, tilt up, down, up, down. What else we got going on here? We got mirrors. Out, in, up, down, other side, out, in, up, down, and it's still hot in Tucson, so I'm looking forward to getting to the air conditioning, which is blowing ice cold. Man, it is freaking warm. You got a seatbelt on. All right, AC, these are manual controls, temperature up and down, fan up and down. Let's do the steering controls. There's your fan up, temperature up and down, fan down, so you can hear me. Boom, boom, boom. Radio. Try the steering controls. Steering controls, volume up and down. Alright, so radio works fine. CD player is a 6-disc changer. Let's see, what else we got? We got tow haul on and off. That's me doing that. See? On, off, boom. Okay. Do a little systems check here. All right, let me pull it forward. All right, neutral, go to 4 low, drive, and reverse in 4 low. All right, 4 high, drive, and reverse. There we go. Now we'll go to 2-wheel drive, and let's go for a ride. This is a nice truck. All right, if you come to Tucson, you're gonna pay tax, dock fee, and you're gonna have to get the title restored so we can issue you plates, and you can get insurance. You can't get them on a salvage title. We charge $200 to get the title restored before you get here, or before it ships out if you want us to have that done before it ships out. So it's $200 to restore the title. It's $250 dock fee, and then there's taxes, 2% city sales tax, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So if you come here from out of state, you will pay the following: your state tax, plus our 2% city tax, plus a $250 dock fee, plus $200 to restore the title so that we can issue you plates and you can get insurance. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're obligated to pay is the agreed upon price, and that's it. Unless you want to add $200, click the box to restore the title, and we'll restore it before it ships out. Once we receive your wire, we will fill in the title, notarize it, sign it off to you with your name and address, your company's name and address. We'll scan it in your online file, and we'll mail it to you. We even scan in the envelope we mail it in. Deposit's $500. Once we receive your deposit, we'll put your name and a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com, and you'll know it's yours. Until then, it is for sale. Warranty speech. There's no warranty. It's a 256,000 mile, 10-year-old truck. Ford bailed on it many years ago because they couldn't figure out what would happen to it after that many miles or years. Okay? We don't know more. Now, we're an expert on 6.0s. This is a hell of a good running truck. We've scanned it. We've done the bulletproofing of it. It's a nice truck. But we don't know if tomorrow something will break. We don't know. If we did know what was going to happen to every vehicle, we would be rich. There's some risk there. We can't take every bit of risk out. If it breaks, you're writing a check for it. We are not writing checks for things, okay? So if you don't want risk, go buy a brand new one for $55,000 to $65,000, and you won't have any risk for a couple years. And then when your warranty's up on that one, you'll still owe 40 grand. That's the reality here, okay? Anyway, please do your research, know what you're buying, check out the pictures, talk to people who have 6.0s. Anyway, I like this truck a lot. Thank you for your time.